Gila. Gila cuy.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive... Bellingham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Torres. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Ball driven towards the far post. And he's taking no chances there. He is just caressing the ball. Real chance! Brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now. Tries a shot! It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That has been cut short. Played out towards the right wing. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's come to nothing. Cannavaro. And it's Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And this is Torres. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Scholes. It's Bellingham. Now it's Owen. Probing pass. He's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Owen. They want to be quick to recover this. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a threatening ball. Played out wide. It's made its way to him. He's in a great position here, and he's gone backward. Shot a goal! Missed by a fraction. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Serginho. Now it's Owen. Ødegaard. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a shade optimistic. Torres chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that was very necessary. Scholes. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Forwards and with intent.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Cafu. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Fernando Torres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Scholes. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rodri gets across and deals with it. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. Now it's Owen. Cafu. Oh, that's well spotted. Fernando Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Torres might just make this. Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Torres. That's a cute ball. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. It's not an especially good pass, that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Played over towards the opposite flank. Alexander-Arnold. So we've reached the hour mark. Ødegaard. Now Van de Ven. Neymar. Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Scholes. And this is Torres. Rodri. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cleared without complication. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Back into the middle. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Bellingham. He's got away. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 22.
And we have our very first corner.
Coming on the field is number
And it's been
42.
taken short.
Ya. Anjing.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Can he get it through? That is
Yeah,
good
yeah.
alertness.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take
Oh,
off from
bro.
here.
Oh, bro.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, super ball. He's gone for goal.
Hah?
And it's come
Tadinya
back out
aku.
to him. And it's in. Manchester United are
Kuat
back on
banget
level
anjing.
terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody
Si
else.
anjing.
We have
Kuat
ourselves a
banget.
real game here.
Manchester United really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just
Kuat
need to step it
banget
up.
anjing.
Shapes to shoot. Oh, it's hit the post.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have
Yeah.
to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ødegaard is onto this. Good ball, good take. Cross in, looks like
Whoa.
a good one. And he's there to get it away. And it's Rice. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Musiala gets flagged
Si
offside.
tolol.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Senang.
Tries to play it through.
Anjing licik-licik bodoh.
Perfectly measured that. Oh, that's nice. Great vision.
Ah,
Now that's
licik.
a lovely exchange.
Licik.
Some really good ball. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You
Mhm.
can't ask for much more than that.
Serginho.
You can never be short of
2
runners in the
minutes
space,
has been
as long as the
indicated.
space left behind is filled.
And
Reach,
that's
you
not
cannot
going to
see.
reach. Cafu. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Reach, you
Adams
cannot see
promptly
Gelo.
onto that. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Nixon.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duty.
Ah, he's given it away, and he shoots!
Yes.
They score!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Xavi Alonso. Robertson. Now it's Rashford. Messi. Driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Yes.
And this is Owen. He's through and all along. He's having a shot. And it's hit the woodwork and out. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, can he get onto this? Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Torres. And this is Owen. And Owen!
Owen.
That has not gone well. Bellingham. Really fierce, close defending. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Rashford. Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Neymar. And it's Robertson. Incoming delivery. It's out for a goal kick.
Marcus Rashford.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Spread it left. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, there's the shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Owen. Can he get it through? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely intercepted. And this is Torres. Xavi Alonso. And it's Gusto. Ball played for Kukçu. Now it's Neymar. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. No, that's been intercepted. Gusto. Now it's Rashford.
He's
going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. And it's Neymar! Goal! Back to within 1. Interesting. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
We have got ourselves... And Owen! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Just eases him off the ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And again! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Senegal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Chance! Alonso. Shoots!
Hey.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Rashford. That's good play. Closing in on goal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the second half gets underway. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now that's well seen too. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar looking for options for movement.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Kukçu. And this is Neymar. Just too much on that. Scholes. Bellingham. And it's Ødegaard. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played right into his path. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Gusto. Now it's Kukçu. Messi. Now it's Rashford. That's a delicate pass. And that is expertly dealt with.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cross from Robertson. And he's heaved it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Kukçu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Passes coming off in quick succession here. But it's Owen. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Kukçu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. That looks a good ball through. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Senegal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good take in a good area. And a chance! He's got a goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Goes down, but nothing given.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shapes the shoots. And it's in. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Jancuk. There he goes, motoring forward. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Bellingham. Rijkaard. Ødegaard. And this is Owen.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Rashford. I think we're just about done here. Alexander-Arnold is the guilty party there.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Owen. Number 4, Fernando
Jancuk.
Torres.
Now it's Messi.
Coming on the
Oh,
field.
that's well spotted.
Number 18, Kane.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Serginho. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
To you now with a quick
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball.
Terrific header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Roberto Carlos chooses to go crossfield, and it's Koundé. And Marquinhos. And it's Rice. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Incoming delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Odegaard. Now it's Owen. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rice. Torres tries to play it through. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rodri. First quarter of an hour gone.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it? He's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Torres. Torres! Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Koundé short changes him with that pass. And here's Owen. Serginho's cross. Chance for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Howson. Marquinhos. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's been shifted off it. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Torres. Araujo. Koundé. Araujo. Rice. Rodri. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona finding their passes. That's a good ball out wide. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And it's Rice. And it's Rodri. Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Aims beyond the defence. Played back. Little pass back. Threads one in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And they've switched it over to the other side. He has found the way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to get it away. And it's slung out wide, played back in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marquinhos is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Messi, he's gone for goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And this is Torres. Real chance! Sensational!
Surprise, surprise. Who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rijkaard. Now it's Owen. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Scholes. And he's gone backward here. Adams. Howson simply refused to be outdone there. Cross from Scholes. And that has been cleared. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they win it back again.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Can he get it through? Owen picks it up out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Real chance, big chance! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Marquinhos. And it's Koundé. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Here's Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Van Basten! Van Basten! Scorching strike! A finish right from the top draw! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Imut. Bobo imut.
Marquinhos gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now, can they get him away? Messi in acres of space out wide. Goes for the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Koundé could try cutting inside here. Swings it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Cannavaro. Rijkaard. And it's played forward. 75 minutes played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Not the most accurate pass. Koundé. That's a decent clearance. Ødegaard.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
This is it then, now or never. It's a promising position. And it's Bellingham. Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Fernando Torres. Coming on the field, number 42, Musiala. Number 18, Hey.
Time for a change in personnel. Koundé. Koundé. Mbappe.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Into
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Good take, and is he... Shot, surely! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Serginho looking to get on the end of this.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
But there's going to be another change here.
Coming on to
Mbappe
replace
getting the
him
call
is
here in what can
number
be interpreted
20,
as a clear show of
Mbappe.
intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Keep the ball. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Throw it. Owen with the delivery. He's got full. There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking to play him in. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Scholes, and he was quick to react. Aimed beyond the defence. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Berbatov. Serginho gets across to intercept that. And he can clear it away. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Owen. Messi. Berbatov. Adams wins the duel this time, and it's Bellingham. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Efootbal.
And he's worked it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now he's off and running. Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robson. Oh, perfectly measured that. Alexander-Arnold. Now Ødegaard. And he plays one through. Udogi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that is masterful defending. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Robson. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Can he get on the end of this? Ødegaard. Bellingham. Now it's Ødegaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Torres. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. Serginho. Serginho going full tilt down the left.
Added time.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Zanetti picks it up out wide. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
That gets things going for the second half. And he's intervened well there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Robson. Robson! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that is a nice touch. He is through here. Could be danger here, and he shoots! And it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Fernando Torres.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Just a quick request.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. And already we're underway here.
Daniele Massaro is someone I see as a very versatile forward, Peter.
He's played right across the front line, hasn't he?
Yeah, deployed everywhere in midfield too. As a matter of fact, he's played in defence on occasion, and relatively late in his career, I think the powers that be decided that he's best played through the middle.
What a good decision that's turned out to be.
Yeah, Sam Massaro.
Fires it in low. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. Ødegaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, it's played into the area. Keeper has taken decisive action. Cleared without hesitation. Owen finds himself offside. Fernando Torres. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Looking for options for movement. Ødegaard driving on and making good progress. Shot could be a chance! Palmer. It's Xabi Alonso. Palmer. That's a little off target. Threads one in, out to the right. That has ended up in no man's land. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bellingham. Still goalless. Thinks about the shot. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence proved infallible there. And the finish! Strong running down that left flank. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Some good work on the right flank here.
Borussia Dortmund really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And that's been won straight back. Numecha. And it's Damian. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Can he get on the end of this? And reclaimed it in a trice. Scholes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Searching pass he's played there. Damian.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Scholes. Ødegaard. And this is Torres. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Scholes. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! And he's done it!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
The pass has gone astray. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's neat. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Palmer. Scholes goes sliding in. Now that looks a decent ball. Scholes. Oh, sweet feet. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a Scholes! Scholes! That's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 8, Van Nistelrooy.
And the action
Coming
is
on the
back
field
underway.
is number 99, Elhaj Hughes.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Xavi Alonso for Palmer. And it's Xavi Alonso. Darmian. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. They get a throw in. And it's Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Owen, now it's Torres. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aims beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to pass it through.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. Owen. Lovely bit of skill. Odegaard. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
649.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, terrible pass. He's being urged to shoot. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Oh, what hits a shot! Scores! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Owen. Palmer. Rijkaard. It's a promising position. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Owen. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 14, Palmer, number 6,
Kochu's cross.
Xabi Alonso.
No messing
Coming on
about,
the
just
field,
bludgeoned
number
away.
27, Morgan Rogers, number 12, Kukchu.
Oh, good spread.
Substitution.
Bellingham. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Konate. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nemecha kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number
Musiala,
20, Olise.
Odegaard.
Substitution in progress.
For Musiala. And it's Bellingham. And he's had a hit! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Numecha.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Serginho. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Rijkaard, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Pete.
Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Showing great feet there. Could move up a gear here. He's picked his way through. And a chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant... And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And it's Azar. Bernardo Silva. Hernandez. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Torres. And this is Scholes. He's one-on-one! It's Scholes! It's hit the upright. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Bellingham. And he's gone backward here. Ødegaard. Bernardo Silva did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Torres. Owen. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's found a way through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Scholes. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Owen. Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Hazard. Serginho attempts a clearance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bellingham. Bernardo Silva. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's well spotted. Scholes. Now it's Owen. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all. Ødegaard having a look. Great chance here to level it up. Fernando Torres. Martinez proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Serginho's cross. Engages and forces him off the ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bellingham is the team's great visionary. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hernandez. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And here's Hazard. And here's Torres. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Odegaard. Serginho's cross.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shevchenko. The final seconds now, and it's Bellingham. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Serginho receives it in a wide position. And now they can clear their lines. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
An instinctive delivery. Bernardo Silva. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. Shevchenko. Oh, sweet feet. That's a throw. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has a look up. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he skips past his man. He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Martinez did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Odegaard. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side. Shot a goal! Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Hazard. Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The goal scorer!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Substitutions taking place.
Interception. Played into space out wide. He is through here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh,
that's a key interception. Lisandro Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Ødegaard. Chance for a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 4.
Van Dijk.
Fernando Torres.
Pass somewhat off target.
Coming on the field.
Tries to pass it through. Bellingham is in a really good position out wide.
Mbappe. Substitution.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Musiala looking for the run. Now it's Bellingham. There's the shot! He scored! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Turns and goes back.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rijkaard. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Cannavaro.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Bellingham. That's Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Ødegaard. Mbappe! And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Please turn your attention.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought.
Chance! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a cute ball. Rijkaard. And it's Scholes. He's in space and looking for options. Takes aim and crosses. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Scholes. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham. Played with finesse. That is good alertness. Pele. It's a really well-measured ball. Scholes. Out to the left it goes. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk. Now he's got space here. Played out to the right.
That's going in strongly.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Makaleli. Tries to play it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Scholes. And a chance!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Kane. Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Scholes. And this is Kane. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Rijkaard. And it's Scholes. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Makaleli. Now it's Pele. And it's Bellingham. Here's Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's picked his way through. Serginho tries to cross. And it's hoisted clear. Chance here to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Baresi calmly anticipates. Well, there is a... And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Kane. Hazard. It's a promising position. Rafinha. Bullish header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Good-looking ball. Rafinha. Kane. Loves it. Goal! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Knocks it into space. And it's Pedri.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Roberto Carlos. It's a good spell of possession, this. Scholes. He shifted it to the flank. Rafinha. Nicely spread. Now it's Hazard. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, Red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Hazard. Rafinha. Hazard. Crosses it in here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he can clear it away. Rafinha. Kane. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Hazard with the delivery. Mbappe is herring after that one. Rafinha. And here's Scholes. Hazard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thuram. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's Roberto Carlos. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking for options for movement. It's played through for him. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gets a good foot in there.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Scholes. Number 19, Rafinha. Number 6,
Ball driven towards the far post.
on the field. Number 42,
And it's Rijkaard.
Gelo. Number
And this is
9,
Messi.
Bellingham. Number 14, Odegaard.
Oh, he had to make that,
Substitution.
and he did make it. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe given the lift of his goal. Just 5 minutes left. Driving forward. That has been cut short.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Kane. Well, that looks a decent ball. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Roberto
2
Carlos.
added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Picked out brilliantly. Looking for the run. No way through, so back it comes. He's cut it out. Bellingham. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And this is Owen. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams makes the interception. Malinovsky, that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there. Turns back here, probably the best option. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Here's Junior Macias. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. And he was alert to it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get on the end of this? That's tidy. And it's Bellingham.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Bellingham is always looking to break lines. Threads one in. Now it's Owen. He's in space and looking for options. That's a decent clearance. Oh, and a chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's made its way to him. He's Vitinha! Scholes. And this is Torres. Pinches it off him. Tries to pass it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Malinovsky. Plays the return pass. Østegård. That's Malinovsky. Now this could be a chance. Owen. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Malinovsky. Throw it. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Adams. And it's Scholes. This looks promising. Now it's Bellingham.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
There's the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Showing great feet there. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. It's gone for a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Scholes. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Owen. Fernando Torres. Oh, just skips past his man. Big chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Owen. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's in on his having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Cross into the box. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nicely. Oh, what a climb! He scores! The breakthrough arrives at last! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
But it's Owen. Ødegaard. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bellingham. And here's Owen. And he's being shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Scholes. And this is Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro. Now it's Torres. That has not gone well. Vitinha.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And it's Scholes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fernando Torres. Turns and goes back. Ah, such a clever touch. That's a lovely, neat pass. Junior Messias. And he's forced to go back. Oh, what a mistake! Nicely weighted ball. Crunching tackle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Scholes. Tries a shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
That's their second corner of the game.
Scholes. Number 11, Owen. Number 4,
Alexander-Arnold
Fernando
goes short.
Torres. Coming on the field,
And it's
Number
Ødegaard.
42, Musiala. Number 20, Hey. Number 21,
And
Mbappe.
now they can spring out of
Substitution in
defence.
progress.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Quality ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Cornet. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Kane. Kane takes control of enemies on the move. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute
That looks a
added time.
cracking ball. Shot could be on. Now that shapes to shoot. And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Musiala! Musiala! They've scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Great vision. And the through ball. Abiati comes out and deals with it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hazard with the delivery. Cleared away. Musiala. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Now, and the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Crossed into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Owen! It's loose. In he goes again. Hazard!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Musiala. That's really well manoeuvred. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Scholes. Played out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi! And the ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Messi, look at the space here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Owen. And it's Musiala. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Musiala given the lift of his goal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Musiala. And this is Owen. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Owen. Now that's well seen too. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's found a way through. He's tried one! No, not quite.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
That is a brilliant interception. Scholes. Oh, they can break here. And it's Musiala. And it's Azar. Now, can they get him away? Ball is over the line. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And this is Owen. He's had it taken off him. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Defending of the desperate variety.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.599 spettatori.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10. Lascia il campo per il numero 17. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
He's looking wide. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to cross. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. He's gone forward, and he was quick to react. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out of play for a throw.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11. Numero 26.
Serginho.
Lascia il campo per il numero 19.
That is good strength.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Threads one in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Into the last quarter of an hour. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Probing pass. Fernando Torres. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Lovely bit of skill. Chance! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Numero 9.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham, and now the breakaway. Alexander-Arnold, he has found the way through. Flink header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Messi's cross. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's neat. Succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Terrific header! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Now it's Owen. It's Asa!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard with the delivery. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's managed to get free. And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Now this could be a chance. Ball comes in. And now a sudden chance to counter. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Owen, played out towards the right wing. Oh, super find. Oh, he's burst through. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Well, that pass isn't the best. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get onto this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. There's the header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Pisa really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Hazard goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Hazard. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Great vision. It's a promising position. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's forced to go back. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! There it is! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Scholes, and here's Owen, over to the left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is their
Real chance! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the return pass. Played out to the right. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on, and it's been given away. Now this Owen is what takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's got away. Crosses it in here. Rijkaard. And it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hazard, and it's Musiala. Owen being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Owen with 2 goals already to his name. Opts for safety. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Gets into some space, and he's had it nicked away. Played out to the left flank. Scholes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He might be in here! He's a sharp little ball here. Just eases him off the ball. front-footed pressing going on here.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Musiala. Number 22, Scholes.
So 3-0 now. He's pulled him up for that challenge.
Coming on the field.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Good ball over the top. Owen! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Owen has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Great chance! Cleared away. And it's Ødegaard. Leris. 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 That has been slung wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, that's a key interception. He's picked his way through. Elects to cross. Now, who's going to be first to this? Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Nkunku. Crosses it, climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Musiala. Now it's Scholes. Hazard. And it's Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Musiala! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Loftus-Cheek. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Owen. Tomori. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Fofana. Spread out to the left. Batasagi has it out wide, and he gets big! And that has been clubbed away. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And Messi gets through. Shot a goal! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Foot in. Batasagi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Owen. Azar. Oh, that's clever. And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Nkunku. And it's Rabiot. Played out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely bit of skill. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pinches it off him. Messi. Now it's Musiala. He's found a way through. That's very neat. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has fair fizzed. And we have our very first corner. And this is Azar. Real chance here. Azar! It's a loose ball. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Owen. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Batasagi's cross. And he's managed to get rid. That has not gone well. And here's Nkunku. Fofana. Lovely feet. Rabiot. Fofana. Passing is crisp. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rijkaard clears it away. And it's Loftus-Cheek. He's found a way through. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Owen. He is through here.
Owen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Modric. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Gabbia. And it's Modric. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pressing high and with purpose. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Fofana. Now it's Fulkrug. Serginho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Crosses it in. Abiati claims it without any fuss.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Fofana. Can he get on the end of this? Well, they've got it again. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Owen. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Fofana is onto this. And here's Loftus-Cheek. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Numero 12. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7.
Modric.
Il numero 4.
Fofana.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a promising position. It's run loose here. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Fofana. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's gone for a throw-in. He's got away. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up.
He's tried one! Now it's Torres. Now it's Torres. I think we're just about done here.
That's positional
Il
gold,
quarto uomo
the
indica 2
utilisation of
minuti di
space.
recupero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read. Füllkrug. Now it's Modric. Füllkrug. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Serginho, cross to the back post.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. Messi, and it's Scholes. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. Played out to the right. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that pass just didn't quite work. Musiala, that is a great pick out. And this is Messi. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's on it, can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're quick to get it back. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's whipped it across. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Scholes. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Shoots! And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Azar! It's in! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Plays it in low. Oh, important interception. Danger averted for now. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's shifting through the gears here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's going up front in a hurry. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's looking wide, back into the middle. Oh, good, and the shot! Well, now it's and the keeper couldn't hold it. And that has fair fizzed. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short.
There will be
Chooses to go back. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hazard. Chance for a shot! They've done it! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. He knows it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you're just back from that, could spell trouble. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. And this is Scholes. Scholes! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, tempted and teased the...
Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that's well seen too. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Musiala under intense pressure.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.